welcome to a new video. Welcome back. Hope you're all good. Hope you're all okay. So today, if you haven't watched last week's video, I went to 60s Books Warehouse. I've got loads of books basically, and they all need sorting out. Right now, my bookshelf, which is what you are planted on right now, is a mess. It's an organised mess. It's not a mess. Everything's everywhere. There's no organisation to it, and I need it to be organised because I'm fed up of looking at it and just being really meh about it. Right now, currently, there's no genres going on really. The series are kind of mixed, mashed up and everything. So I needed to tackle this today for my own sanity. Plan of action. So I think the best plan of action to do right now is take all the books out, put them on my bed. I'll sort them out category wise, and then I'll just sort out a really pretty looking bookshelf. Hopefully. That's the plan. Whether that's gonna work is undecided as of right now. So yeah, let's get cracking. Let me show you what my bookshelf actually looks like right now. So we can do a fun little before and after, because I always love looking at those. Let's show you what it looks like right now. The bookshelf it's a mess. I think this is the only section of it that I like right now, so I might leave that. I don't know. That's undecided right now. But yeah, as you can see, messy. It's not nice. It's obviously, there's a lot going on. We need to sort that out. There's too much going on. It needs to be very demure, very mindful. That's what we want. So yeah, I think we're just going to get cracking. I'm just going to pull everything out, except for maybe this. I'm still really undecided about that shelf because I actually really like that shelf. We'll get to it. That will be the last one I decide on. I'm thinking of leaving it for now because that's the one I like. And there's no point in taking Decisions. I'm going to pull it all out and I'm going to see what we've got going on. And I'm going to put it on my bed right here. So this is what we're working with. This is all of my books, everything emptied out except for this. I've decided to leave this just for now. I might come back to it, but yeah. All my books, all gone and onto the bed. Nothing's organised, but look at that. Look at that pile. Oh. Okay, I'm going to try and organise all of these lot now into piles, so I can try and make it easier to put it back on there. And we'll see how that goes. I've already fell over, so maybe I got it all out of the way. Maybe I got it all away. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, we've kind of sorted them out. I have like different piles going on. You know when it's one of those things where it's like just makes sense in your brain but might not make sense to other people? Like we have them all split up into like genres, and if I have multiple of one author's book, they're in pairs. So yeah, I've just tried to separate it as much as I can. I'll give you a little tour of my brain mess that's going on right now. So over here we have all of my Holly Jackson books. So that's like my murder mystery books and everything. Followed by, this is basically just a pile of Karen M. McManus books. So that's, again, they kind of tie in with the whole whodunit murder thing. Then we go on to my miscellaneous murder. If I've only got one book of someone's, and it's in there. And then 2 Agatha Christie's here. And then we move on to kind of fantasy. This is an entire pile of Leigh Bardugo books, because I'm obsessed. That's it. This is my kind of semi-pile of Holly Black books. So I've got like the Cruel Prince series, and then the Stolen Heir at the bottom. These are like translated books. There's quite like a lot of Japanese translated into English in here. I just love, especially this series. This series is great. Then I recently started collecting a few, I've literally only got 2, Samantha Shannon books. So I thought I'll give her a little pile in the fantasy. This is void from this, but I mean, we've got fantasy. Then we have the Heartstopper series, Alice Osman. That's just literally all Heartstopper novels. And we're coming into kind of like romance section now. So these are all Emily Henry books. And then this is my Lynn Painter section. And then this is all, again, it's miscellaneous, romancy novels and stories and everything. So then I put those like all together. And then I always put these 4 together because I feel like the vibe of them just go really well together, with the black and everything. So these are kind of like all fantasy kind of, I guess. Fantasy, kind of. Yeah, dark academia vibes, basically. And then following it, I've got my pile of, again, miscellaneous, like, fiction, you know, different fantasy, dark vibes and everything. There's, like, Powerless and that in there. And then we got the Shatter Me series here. This is my Stranger Things collection, I'm calling it, because 3 of them are Stranger Things. They're all Stranger Things books, and then this is a Millie Bobby Brown book. But she quite literally doesn't fit into any of my sections enough, so I put it in my Stranger Things section. Then we've got my little thriller section that I'm hopefully going to start building up a bit more. And then this one, this is Scott Lang. This pile is a pile of books I didn't know what to do with. They didn't feel like they fit too much in anything else, so this is like kind of like a miscellaneous pile. And then this is my Christmas pile. We've got my little Christina Lauren in here. Where's that gone? Is there more books underneath the flipping? Guys, I'm not even kidding. I've just looked under my bed and I've just found so many more books. That I've just completely forgotten about. Oh God. 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
There's 11 books that I didn't even take into account. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Okay, so I found the books out that I had originally forgotten about underneath my bed, and I've added them to like the piles, to their respective piles, so that's all sorted now. So I think the plan of action now is get it on there. I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. Okay, I think we're all done. I think I've sorted them out as much as possible. There's just one section I'm not particularly happy with, but I don't know what else to do with it. So it's just gonna have to stay there at least for now. But yeah, I'll give you a little tour of my brain, what made me put things where I've put them. We had to say farewell to those books as well. They don't fit. So unfortunately, they may need to go in the box. But other than that, I'm happy. I'm happy with the progress made today. So yeah, I'll give you a little tour and I'll show you a little insight onto why I did what I did. So up top, we have the thrillers and 3 of the December books, because December doesn't need to be on show really, but I do like knowing they're there. So I've put them up at the top along with the growing thriller collection I have. And then we went on to the next one. That's my romance section. So we go, there's Heartstopper on there in their little collection. Then I've split it up with the hardback, and then we go Lynn Painter, Emily Henry, and then a bunch of miscellaneous authors from romance. And then I kept that one the same. And I've put the Stephen King book there because that's the one I'm reading, and I can't be bothered to keep reading up at the top of the shelf to keep getting it, because that's a lot of effort, and I've already fallen over once today, so I don't want to do it over and over again. And then we go on to the next one. That's got all my Leigh Bardugo books, so all my Shadow and Bone series, my Six of Crows, and then it also has the Holly Black series, because I thought, you know, they're both kind of fantasy-ish and they look quite well together. Going on to the next lot, I managed to keep my little black pile together because I really like the way they all look together, all the Dark Academia books together, and I added the Serpent of the Wings of Night on there. I feel like that goes all quite well. They're all kind of like fantasy-ish, kind of, like I said, Dark Academia. Flowing into my Holly Jackson section, because I love Holly Jackson books. I don't doubt that will keep growing. I think I said that right. And then next to them, I put the Samantha Shannon books I have. And then this is the one I didn't really like too much. I'm a huge fan of the translated section and everything. Like, I think that's like a great section. However, I don't know how I feel about the left side of it. It's really jumbled up. So if anyone has any suggestions, actually, feel free to tell me. If you have any suggestions about any of this, I'm always open to suggestions for my bookshelf on how to make it look a little bit better, look neater, you know, all of that. Like how I need to upgrade my bookshelving game. So please let me know if you have any suggestions, tips, whatever. I have just realised is the Shatter Me series is completely out of order, so I will order them. So don't worry. But yeah, that order is completely wrong. I know the first one isn't Karen McManus, but it has the same style. It's a murder mystery. It's white and it has a red cut like pages, and it just fits so well with the Karen McManus that I just keep it in with those ones. So I have those ones all there, looking very pretty, so that you can see the top of the pages as well. And we had the Agatha Christie's, and then we have the Murder on the Christmas Express, because I thought it sounded very similar to the Murder on the Orient Express. So I was like, I need one more book, and that one fits. And then behind that section, we do have quite a few books just hiding behind there, because I didn't want to keep putting them all back in the box. So the bottom one, I don't mind all the books being pushed forward to be able to home some more books. But yeah, so that's the bookshelf I've gone for. Again, please let me know if you have any suggestions, tips, tricks, any, you know, anything on how to up my bookshelving game. But otherwise, I'm quite happy. I've managed to make the selection look a bit more nicer. It didn't look as great to begin with. It was all too jumbled for me, but now it's looking a lot more organised, a lot more neater. This is good. I quite like this. I'm happy with this for a few months until I buy loads of more books and it needs completely reorganising. But yeah, that is me and my bookshelf done. But yeah, right now, as I just mentioned, I'm reading The Shining by Stephen King. I literally read 50 pages of it last night. That's all I'm in. Like, I've literally only got 50 pages into it. I was really enjoying it. I was like, this is different from what I normally read. This is a new journey for me. I know I said I was going to read thrillers in October, but I thought I was really in the mood for a thriller anyways. And I thought, if I really enjoy this one, I'll just go get another Stephen King for the October section. For the October thriller, sorry. Because I had my eye on Misery as well. So I thought I'll get used to his writing style and then I'll read another one for October. If you have any suggestions, any thriller suggestions, let me know, because I definitely will put it on my list to try and read for October, because I'm so excited for that. It's like a whole month of thriller reading, and I will hopefully be taking you guys along with me for that bit. So let me know if there's any books that you want me to read, and I'll go have a look for them. Other than that, I think I'm all done today. So thank you for joining me on this little bookshelving journey. I hope you enjoyed seeing some of my books, seeing my taste in books, and seeing the end product of everything. Let me know if there's any more book related videos that you want to see, and I shall see you guys next time. Bye guys. Thank you.